Second period, we let it steamroll. I thought there was some immaturity in our game. I thought there was some immaturity in our approach to the second period. If we're being totally honest, we, seemed to be lighter, not as prepared in the second period to really get into the battle. Second one, they get, we tip into our own net. You got to live with those mistakes, but it's the follow-up 11 seconds later that stings. Now, with that being said, full marks to the guys in the third for staying with it. You get it to overtime, and it's an unfortunate result, but we're further up the hill than when we started, and that's progress, and I think there was some good signs from guys.
I think we've done a pretty good job at bouncing back this year, staying resilient. I think it was just one of those things, take a shift off after they score, which is not acceptable, but we, came back and answered later in the game. So
I know it's nice to get a point, but I thought if we would play full 60, even with the second period, we could have 2 points tonight. So it's kind of frustrating right now. Obviously, there was a lot of talking, but we need to generate the talking on the ice to our actions. So we can say anything we want in a room, but if you go on there and do it, like tonight happened in the second period, then we can say whatever we want, and it's not going to help us.
We spoke as a team yesterday. What do we want for the last 26 games? I don't mind saying the guys believe we want to play a meaningful March, and that is something that the games in March need to matter. And now if we can find a way to work ourselves back into a conversation for the playoffs, then we've had a hell of a January and a hell of a February, and we're at least in the conversation. And if that's not where we're at, well, we want to do everything in our power to be a hard team to play against, to disrupt the playoff picture as much as we can, and be a hard date on the calendar for any opposition. And to a man, every guy was on board with that idea, and so was game one today.